Meet you, Marcus Dixon. He's going to shoot this back here.
Gold Derby's been very kind to us so far.
Well, we tried. We love it. When you first thought about taking on this project, looking at the book, how did you know how you wanted to proceed and tackle it?
Well, it was interesting. We tend to only write movies. There's no TV show we've ever done, and we always turn down things. And when we heard about this project, we instantly said yes. And particularly because it was a miniseries. Because as a movie, we didn't think this would work. As a 2-hour movie, this would just be all the stuff you already know. The Bronco chase would be 3 minutes long on page 10, but we thought it was a 10-hour series. You could really go into all the issues that really make the O.J. Simpson trial what it is. The fascinations of race and culture and gender and 24-hour media. And so we knew that having this big canvas would give us the opportunity to do something special.
Having 10 hours as a writer, how did that free up your mind in terms of putting it all together?
Larry and I love weird details. We love the research, and Jeff Toobin's book is so full of strange goodies. And we read these books with a highlighter, and I just tell myself highlighting everything. And the 10 hours allowed us to say, all right, we can go off on all these weird tangents that we find interesting that are all going to kind of dovetail into theme. If it were a movie, we would not have time to go off in all these directions. I don't know. Would we have time to deal with Marsha's divorce? 2 hours? No. But it allowed us to drill down so much further than we're used to.
What was a fact that came up as you were writing everything that you just went, wow, I'm glad this was real, because we'd be accused of something if this was not not a real thing.
I think Johnny Cochran redecorating OJ's house for the jury visit was one of the things that kind of melted our minds and certainly seemed to melt the viewers' minds. Like that's probably the thing we're asking more than anything else. Like, that really happened? How was that legal? So that was just one of the things. But the fact that he was able to go into OJ's house and take out pictures of his new pictures of his girlfriend and putting pictures of his grandmother in a wheelchair was kind of amazing. So that's one.
It's a story we all know the basics. We know how it ends, basically. How did you know how to end? We're watching the finale tonight. How did you know what's the right thing to end on here?
Is this going up before or after it airs?
We'll wait till Wednesday. How about
that? We'll wait till Wednesday. We wanted to end with OJ having lost being OJ, because he gets acquitted, but just to have OJ walk away triumphant is not satisfying. And we sort of saw this as a giant tragedy for almost everybody in the show except for Johnny. Johnny gets his message across. Everyone else is crawling out of a car crash. And they're all worse for wear. And we wanted OJ to know he is no longer going to be that guy. He's no longer going to be doing Hertz commercials. He's no longer going to be paid to golf. And he's not going to have a lot of the friends he had before this happened. He's no longer that god up on the statue.
Well, it's a great program. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll keep the good coverage going.
That sounds good.